A movie about two badasses is called Two Guns, makes sense. But what about the scenes where they're both going gun akimbo and they're both using two guns? Isn't it four guns even though it's still two people? Think about it. Two Guns. So Two Guns stars Mark Wahlberg and Denzel Washington, and there is a plot point involving both of them that the trailer spoiled. I say spoiled because if you didn't know going into the movie, it'd be much more interesting. So I'm not going to tell you about it here. For two of you out there who didn't see the trailer, you will enjoy this movie most. You're welcome. But ultimately, they robbed this bank. It's like $40 million, and yeah, they robbed the wrong people. $40 million, yeah, bad folks are coming. And now they have to work together to get out of this pickle that they're in. And the one who's coming after them, you know, the Darth Vader of Texan scumbags, Bill Paxton. So he shows up and he's all, game over, man. He's like shooting him in the kneecaps. Bill Paxton was awesome in this movie. He had so much fun in the role, you could tell. I enjoyed him. I really enjoyed everyone in this movie, really. That's one of the big strengths in this movie. Mark Wahlberg and Denzel Washington, both were individually awesome. They had good chemistry together. Denzel, it doesn't matter what Denzel does. He can phone it in big time in every movie he's in. You're still gonna be like, dude's just a badass actor. I'm just saying the dude gives 157% in every performance that he does. Mark Wahlberg's character was my favorite character in this entire movie. He was the relatable average guy, but he was a badass when he wanted to be, and he was kind of slick with the chicks, and he was funny and sarcastic. He always had a quip to say. You're like, this is the man's man right here. Any dude who watches this movie is gonna be like, yeah, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. And the movie has a lot of plot twists and turns to keep you guessing and keep you entertained, but the thing about these plot twists in movies like this, there's a fine line between stylistic plot twists that keep the movie interesting and overly bloated, convoluted mess of a movie. This movie does ride the line in that a little bit. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, pull it back. Actually, a couple of these little plot twists could go ahead and get left out of the movie to make it a little more cohesive, and it'd probably be better. The movie's still fun. I'm just saying that's in there. The movie's directed by the director of Contraband. It does have that same Contraband type feel, where you feel like the director kind of overplayed his hand in some parts where you're like, I get it, you want to be clever, you want to make the next like Ocean's 11 crossed with Way of the Gun, but don't make it look like you're trying so hard sometimes. And the movie did have conveniences. Denzel jacks his vehicle. No one really saw him do it. Then he gets to this house. No one saw him stroll up there. And then Bill Paxton's questioning someone. He was like, this vehicle was in your driveway and Denzel's driving it. And I was like, how do you know that? How did you know that? You would think if Texan Darth Vader assholes with guns played by Bill Paxton had the script readily available, he'd be one step ahead of him every time and just go to the next place that Denzel's gonna go to and then shoot him in the face when he opens the door. The script's like the Almanac from Back to the Future 2. It can get you ahead. Two Guns is a fun August movie. You know how August movies and July movies have different vibes? Like July movies, it's like the summer's really trying to reel you in. August movies is like, yeah, a couple movies are gonna be awesome, but for all in all, you can see the summer's dying down. Still trying to entertain you, but it's not its A game. When I think of the movie that really grabbed me in the summer of 2013, I'm not gonna think of Two Guns. I'm not gonna think of a lot of movies that came out this summer, really. But Mark Wahlberg and Denzel Washington both kicked ass. It's a lot of fun, a bit convoluted sometimes. If you're looking for a really new and cool heist-ish movie with mobsters and guns and Denzel and Mark Wahlberg being badasses, it's not gonna be new content here. I'm not saying I'm gonna buy Two Guns on Blu-ray, but I will say I enjoyed myself, and Two Guns is a good time, no alcohol required. Alright, so your favorite guns and mobsters and shoot 'em up type movie, Pulp Fiction does not count. That's a dialogue-based movie, really. You gotta know that. What's your favorite? Whatever it is, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more. I feel like usually I would nitpick this movie more, but I watched Smurfs 2 like a day ago. So I can watch anything at this point that's gonna get a free pass. I could watch Paula Deen's hemorrhoid surgery and I'm gonna be like, that is a solid July movie right there.